Hello, I'm Stephanie and welcome to Around the Penny. It's March 9th, Ash Wednesday. Did traders give up trading for Lent? Maybe, maybe not. But right now it's time to take a walk around the penny. Let's begin the show with some of the day's winners, and first up is Core Stream Energy Incorporated, symbol ZLUS. This oil and gas company enjoyed a nice rally of over 71% on over 124 million shares. Earlier today, they announced the signing of a lease to develop 18 oil wells on over 2,700 acres. The land is in both Kentucky and Tennessee, and Core Stream has the go-ahead to drill up to 700 wells. Moving on to hard-to-treat diseases, symbol HDTS, the equity rose 50% on a volume of just over 137 million shares. Yesterday, the company announced that their subsidiary Shenzhen Mellow Hope passed an inspection for a vaccine plant in Indonesia. The company received the halal certificate, and at this moment, there are only 3 companies in the world who have achieved this honor. Our final winner is Remodel Auction Incorporated, symbol REMD. These guys have been up and down all week, and today was no different. They were down early before finding their stride during the power hour, and they ended the day up 60% on 85 million shares. Still no news out this year, but this company will take the rally. Let's shift our attention to today's losers, starting with Intellect Neurosciences Incorporated, symbol ILNS. The equity rallied nicely yesterday when they announced a new patent for a vaccine that prevents Alzheimer's disease. For the day, shares of the biopharmaceutical company fell over 28% on nearly 160 million shares. Another equity that took a loss today was Elysium Internet, symbol EYSM. This marks the 3rd straight day the equity has tanked. For the day, they fell a little over 23% on over 266 million shares. There was some positive news today, highlighted by the fact that the company has already reached half of their sales goals for the month of March. Their website may be generating some nice revenues, but their stock is definitely not. The last loser of the day is Helix Wind Corporation, symbol HLXW. They are a renewable energy company that manufactures small wind vertical axis turbines. Traders were scratching their heads wondering why there was such a dramatic fall today. No news out to explain the sudden drop, but the equity still plummeted over 28% on a volume of nearly 160 million shares. Chat rooms were abuzz with AppTech Corporation, symbol APCX. The company is currently in the process of getting a software license for developing smartphone apps. The stock opened at 0.0018 and had a high of 0.0019 and a low of 0.0012. It struggled throughout the day but ended up falling nearly 17% on over 493 million shares to close at 0.0015. More sadness and tantrums thanks to eDoorways International, symbol EDWY. They were a winner yesterday when they released news about an institutional placement. The plan was to eliminate debt and bring financial reports to a current status. They enjoyed a nice rally yesterday, but the drop today left chatters crying like the prom date you ditched in high school. After opening at 0.0005, it saw a high of 0.0006 and a low of 0.0003. It fell 20% on about 157 million shares before it closed at 0.0004. The quote of the day comes courtesy of Double D Bagger, who said, "I talked to somebody that heard from somebody who overheard somebody else that said there was possible news coming on a possible merger of a possible IPO. But nobody knows the truth." Time to check our newsletter radar. One newsletter was pumping First Corporation, symbol FSTC. Today they announced the acquisition of a company that creates tracking devices. These special devices alert users to break-ins, accidents, or kidnappings. First Corporation will own 18.3% of the company. The stock had a pretty rocky day, opening at 0.905 and falling 20% on over 336,000 shares, closing the day at 72 cents. No news on when the acquisition will take place, but the news sure didn't help the stock today. 4 different newsletters were pushing for Amerigo Energy, symbol AGOE. On Monday, they released an update for shareholders. A direct quote from the statement says, "Due to the dismal performance from the company's oil and gas properties, Amerigo's management is currently evaluating multiple opportunities to increase shareholder value." Ouch! Anyway, the stock opened at 22 cents and fell nearly 5% on just over 62,000 shares, closing at 20 cents. For a sad statement like that, along with a drop in stock, you guys definitely get our BS trophy. Hope it brightens your day. That wraps up our show for today. We will be right back here tomorrow to do it all over again. In the meantime, check out our homepage, simplypennies.com, for news and market highlights. We're also on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. For Around the Penny, I'm Stephanie. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. The quote of the day comes courtesy of Double D Bagger, who said, "Where do people come up with these names? Are you serious?"